Okay, Virgo, as I clean up my cards here, I want you to know that we are doing the eclipse season readings. So we're going to start at the solar eclipse, which happens around the 14th, and we're going to go all the way to the lunar eclipse, which is in Taurus. The solar's in Libra, and that's around the 28th. And the eclipse's energy lasts longer than like a full moon, okay? So that's why it's going to be a little bit relevant. I did hear, though, it's not going to be quite as chaotic and crazy, but we'll see. It will be for somebody, right? So Virgo, sun, moon, and rising, what do you want them to know for the eclipse? Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. What do we want Virgo to know? My butt's getting numb sitting here. Sun, moon, and rising. Ooh, quick conversation about somebody who they just needed to hear it, Virgo. You're going to have this conversation, slash somebody down. And again, I don't think you're slashing somebody down in a crazy, chaotic, like irrational way. I just feel like they needed to hear it, and it's really going to be beneficial. Oh, they wronged you. Whoever this was, they were doing something behind your back that, you know, you clearly found out about. If somebody's in court, it will go in your favor because the other person will be found out. So that's another little side situation. Virgo, somebody here, could be a water sign, is missing you, has a lot of emotion for you. You know who this person is. I don't even have to elaborate. I do see change, Virgo. I see change. For a lot of you, it's going to be financial, and for some of you, it's going to be getting out of a relationship. This is going to create a lot of abundance for you. Things are just going to start to look up. Things are just going to start to like stockpile, but there's something still keeping you down. Something still making you want to be alone and deal with the heaviness of it. A lot of you have a dog. Something you had to walk away from. This could have been somebody that you thought you were going to marry, or maybe you were married and you're going through divorce, something like that, okay? This was a long-term goal that didn't work out. I feel like they walked away from you. You didn't want to fight for it. Expect a fire sign to come back into your life. They want to talk about finances and growth between the two of you guys. This would have been somebody that, again, doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a past business partner, but it looks like it was romantic, that you were more committed than they were. They've also gone hermit here. If not a fire sign, guys, remember what I said. They just have those qualities, or it's in their top 3. I think a lot of you guys are ready for a commitment. For those of you that are single, I think that right now you're very ready for a commitment. You're ready for, you know, something exciting to happen in your life. Expect an unexpected financial bill, or something like your stove breaks, something like that is going to come up. For those of you with children, I see you spending a lot of time with them. For those of you that have children with somebody, I see that it's saying here to have strength, that they might be causing you some sort of issue. What do we have for the lunar for Virgo, sun, moon, and rising? What do we have for the lunar? Going into the lunar. Tower moment, of course we do. What is this tower moment about for Virgo? So unlike a lot of the other signs, Virgo, they started sort of chaotically with the solar, and by the lunar it kind of worked its way out. I feel like it's going to be opposite for you. Again, a relationship that I feel like was... This tower moment is about a relationship. Again, it looks like it's coming to an end. If it's not coming to an end, there's something that has to be said about in this relationship. Somebody had options. And they may have taken one of those options, or they may have seen you as an option, or they just weren't taking the relationship seriously enough. There wasn't any future, or they didn't see the potential future of it. You will be hearing from them. They may be going through a financial challenge right now as well. What else do we want Virgo to know during these eclipse seasons? Healing from some sort of heartbreak that you saw there was no growth. You may have told this person where to stick it. You definitely are going to have some good conversations between the two of you, something that will help you drop a burden. There's something you don't see coming here, Virgo, okay? And this is going to happen after the eclipse, okay? So this is going to happen after the lunar eclipse. A reconciliation of something, of some sort. Some sort of reconciliation where you're willing to bend and they're willing to bend. You both had time to think about it. You both had time to see the benefit of being together, okay? And what it would take to keep it going. Tell me more about Virgo and the eclipse, please. Solar and lunar. Yeah, so basically this person had time to think about it and was like, you know, I didn't see all the benefit of our relationship. I think that you also, though, were ignoring the red flags, and that's sort of going to come up. You could be dealing with an earth sign. An earth sign that basically couldn't move on without you. If not an earth sign, somebody who was probably older than you and stable, okay? They're afraid to come forward. You might have to be the first person to reach out, but they are afraid to come forward. They're afraid of being rejected by you. It looks like they're afraid you already got re-involved. There is more than one person here, Virgo. There is. You might hear from multiple people from your past during all this transit. They might, you know, some good and some bad. But I think all in all, this past year, people have had a really hard time being honest with you and doing the right thing, right? And now all of a sudden, during all this eclipse energy, people are coming back going, you know, I gave it some thought, and you know, this really did work out, or really could work out, and maybe I missed, you know, how good the relationship was. Just, I don't know how I feel about that, Virgo. I think that if somebody doesn't appreciate you the first time, I'm not sure they will the second. I suppose for some of you, yes. Virgo, I don't know how many of you want to hear this, but I think that a lot of you are headed towards a very healthy, committed relationship. Whether this is somebody from the past or somebody new, it's gonna have pizzazz. Let me just tell you right now, because that's my phallic symbol. This is where somebody's getting some good loving, and these are my cards for marriage. So for those of you that are involved after some sort of chaotic event, I do see that your relationship will probably head to, you know, if not marriage, a committed, stable relationship that's long lasting. For those of you that are single and looking, I see that somebody is around the corner. Could be any sign. I don't really want to say, because I have every single sign here. But it would be stable. This person's sort of stubborn, just to let you know. It's kind of how you'd know. And then I really don't feel like this reading is a good one for somebody who's already married, unless you're going through, you know, a divorce right now, or a separation. I don't know that this would be, you know, for somebody who's in a happy marriage. Okay. I did want to make these readings a little bit longer, but I think we pretty much summed up everything you need to know, Virgo. So maybe I will make sure you guys get a bonus by Friday. I hope this helps.